The switch from summertime to school time can take a toll on your students' health. In the first few months of a new school year, there are a lot of germs going around. They are on desks, keyboards, in the classroom, and of course on the playground. And here to talk about the most common illnesses that your kids can contract and how you can protect them and yourself, we've got Dr. Mark Concepcion from Riverbend Medical Associates. And Dr. Concepcion, thank you so much for being here.
Absolutely.
In full disclosure, he has been my personal doctor for more than 20 years. So this is why I trust him so much, because he has been my doctor for 20 years. And these are a lot of the questions that I ask him as he watched me raise two children.
Yep.
What are the most common types of illnesses that we're going to start seeing now that kids are going back to school?
Well, now that we have all these kids coming back, we're going to see, especially from K to 12 and also high school and college, one of the big ones, as you know, because of the season, is going to be flu and cold. So when we have flus and colds, some of the symptoms are going to be fever, headache, chills. What's important is that this is a virus. And so what's also noted is that because it's a virus, we don't necessarily have to treat with antibiotics. So many times it's treating kids with flu. You're going to hydrate them. You're going to make sure that you give them some Tylenol or maybe something to help with the fever. Make sure they stay away. Flu and colds are very, very contagious. So the important part is to make sure that they stay home and they're rested.
And they're washing their hands.
And absolutely, because it's so contagious, they have to wash their hands both if they're at school.
And Mom and Dad need to wash their hands.
Everybody, everybody needs to wash their hands. Needs to change everything. Wipe things down.
Right.
Yeah, but also just rest. That's the most important thing.
Some of the other big things that we start to see as we get back to school, we've got sprains and lice and also skin infections and pink eye. Talk about those things.
Well, let's say sprains and strains. You know, kids come back to school and they're wearing these heavy backpacks.
Yeah.
You know, and what happens when you're wearing such a heavy backpack? You get neck pain, you get back pain, you get headaches. So what we say is weigh your child, and they shouldn't have a backpack no more than about 10% of their weight. Or even better is bring a roller with them so that they don't have that huge bag. I remember when I was young and we brought our kids, we're wearing these things, you get top heavy and you fall. So the important part is just make sure that you take care that they're not wearing too many things.
Absolutely.
One of the other things we talk about is conjunctivitis.
And now, that's pink eye?
That's pink eye. Now, pink eye can be viral, it could be bacterial, it could be allergic. And so the most important thing is it's also very contagious. So if you have that, talk to your primary care doctor, give them a call, have that evaluated. If there's discharge, if there's redness, if there's pain, then it definitely could be bacterial, and it may need to be evaluated and treated with antibiotics. But most viruses, if they go away in a couple days and they'll be fine. Wash hands again are very, very important.
Don't share hairbrushes.
Exactly. Now,
you don't want to get lice. It's really hard to get rid of.
Now with lice, it's interesting because exactly, don't share hairbrushes. Don't share hats. People do that. If helmets, everybody rides a bike. Don't share your helmets. Hair accessories, try not to prevent using that. But again, it's just being preventive. It's always important to make sure that you check everything. It can be treated, and then usually after it's treated within a day or two, kids can go back to school.
All right, Dr. Concepcion, and he brought up another quick thing with if you have breathing issues, maybe if you have asthma, be very careful right now with all the smoke that we have in the air.